Greetings, Mini-Moys, I'm the Casual Prince, making those two intros together. I like it. So, welcome to what is going to be the final video of 2020. And I always do this. I did it last year, I did it the year before. It's basically just the video at the end of the year where we sort of step back for a minute and reflect on the year of what we've learned, what we've done, and everything that's gone on, really. I'll try to keep this shorter than what I would usually do, because it would usually be around an hour, but I don't really want to do that, because I don't really want HitFilm to bug out again and have to use 17 hours to export it, seeing as I'm recording this a day before New Year's Eve, so I know for certain that it's going to go out tomorrow. So, let's talk about the year. What happened? So, I want to talk about, sort of the things that we, the things that we discovered and the things that we did this year. So, I think I should probably grab my channel up, to have a look at the dates that all these videos went out. I think the first thing that really sort of happened this year was the little event that happened with the animated series. The very first video I posted was a hint, and that was when I sort of first planted the seeds of telling you guys to investigate the 5 lines. That's what I was, that's what that video was. I'm sure you all remember that. And now, almost a year later, the truth's finally been revealed, but I digress. After that, I put out a video called Is There Hope for the Animated Series? And in that video, I addressed many different things to do with the animated series. First and foremost, the fact that basically they had a bunch of concepts for the animated series, including a movie-accurate Sword of Power and Benemish's knife. And then I also watched a English intro, sort of confirming that the series is in English. And then I'd been told by a commenter that there was a scene where Arthur and Selenia almost kissed. I'm just checking that you can't hear that. No, you can't hear that. It's perfect. I'm just oh my god, I look so young. I just like shaved at that point. Probably got to shave again. I'm just... Oh my god, I look so young! It's honestly probably just because I'd literally just shaved, but because when I shave all my beard away, I look about 10 years younger. Honestly, I do, I look about 10 years younger. I can't get over how young I look. But yeah, so that was sort of a big thing, because it's like, is the animated series moving its way in the right direction? And to be honest, that was on the 17th of January. That was really the last I heard anything about the animated series. I'm gonna be honest, like, I know I've sort of had quite a few absences throughout this year, but that was mainly due to college work, university work, and just a lack of inspiration and just mental shit happening during lockdown. Because, like I said, lockdown affected all of us. We went over that in the return video, but obviously I'm back now, so it's fine. But yeah, I know I've been absent a lot this year, but really, if I'm not mistaken, that's the last video I did on the it's the last video I did on the animated series. I've not really heard anything about it for a while. Comment below if you know anything about the animated series that I've not covered, because I don't like, it's not, I don't know really how to describe this, because it's like, It's not that I don't mind talking about it, but I don't like it. But if you have stuff to talk, that you have to tell me about it, then comment down below and I'll do some videos on it. Because if you've got any information about the animated series that I don't know about, I'd be very, very happy to hear it and do a video on it. But then after that, it was I put out something to do with the 500 sub special. God, that seems like ages ago. Seems like years ago. I suppose it does with all the stuff that's happened. But I put out the Q&A submissions and submissions for a Mulmul name, and that was obviously because we had Snowball here, and I wanted to introduce him. How you doing, Snowball? I took him to uni with me, but obviously I didn't make a lot of videos over it. I didn't make any videos over at uni, so, you never got to feature. But how are you doing, Snowball? You doing alright? Good. It's good to know. You can just go right there. So yeah, and that was obviously for good old Snowball, who was named by Animation Fan Squad. Thanks, Marielle. Good name, I liked it. But I didn't actually, it's funny, because I put out the submissions video, and then I didn't actually do the 500 sub special for like 2 months. I don't know why, but I was just busy, I guess. But another big thing that sort of happened in between that was Valentine's Day, and I sort of managed to make up for the travesty of the 3D animation I tried to do in 2019, and did my very first pixel animation, and that turned out pretty well. I'm pretty happy about that. There were a few mistakes, such as speech bubbles in the wrong place, but for the most part, I think it turned out really well. After that, I sort of, I did a few other things. I did Rah Rah Malthazar, that was funny.
Malthazar.
I'd uploaded all of the deleted scenes separately, so that was good. I started the Casual Prince Unreleased series 10 months ago, and I haven't done any videos on it since. I need to get back into that, because there's a ton of stuff that I made back in the day that never saw the light of day that I think you guys will want to see. Including something very, very interesting, which I'll save for the final episode. And then, finally, I did the Arthur Franchise Doolittle trailer, which is one of my personal favourite edits. I've watched that so many times. And yes, I do watch my own videos, because I like watching my own videos, because I look back and stuff, and I am proud of the stuff that I produce, so I do go back and watch it occasionally, and it gives me inspiration to sort of see what I can produce when I'm inspired, if that makes sense. But then, we did the 500 subscriber Q&A, we introduced Snowball here. After that, there was there's a Arthur, If I Was Arthur video. I need to do another one of those. Couple of tributes. And then, Arthur 4 hit, 10,000 reads. And I did a celebratory Q&A to do with that. Honestly, and to think it was on 10,000. Do you know what it's on now? 18,000! And Arthur 5's catching up on 15,000. You guys are insane. It's gone up about, like... I'm gonna... Let's have a look at the stats. On Arthur 5. Let's have a quick look. Honestly, on the 25th, when I released the chapter, we got 28 more unique readers that had never, that had never commented before. It's hilarious because I'm looking at the comments and like throughout so long it's been like no comments, no comments. It's been like no comments, 3 comments, 3 comments, 4 comments, 1 comment, and then it goes to the 25th. 59 comments. It's amazing. I want to see how many reads the latest chapter have. Latest chapter has 139. 138, sorry. Yeah, I'm sure that'll continue to... The rest of them have been going up and up since I haven't been posting anything. I'm sure that'll go up as well. But yeah, 75 comments as well. That's only... I think that's... Yeah, that's the second highest amount of comments I've gotten on a chapter. The one before being 122 comments. It's amazing. But yeah, you guys are amazing. I can't thank you enough for all the support on the books. You're all fantastic. And then we had a very big discovery. Arthur and the Book of Life. Who remembers that video? That was one of the most enjoyable videos I've ever filmed. Where we really talked about the whole thing that there was going to be a sequel animated Arthur series called Arthur and the Book of Life, and honestly, it sounded like everything that we could have ever wanted from an Arthur series, but sadly, it was not to be. But that was a discovery. I think a few people in my comments actually knew about this, but I did not know about that. So that was a big thing to discover. And then there was sort of like a month where I had to work solely on college work. And then there was like a month after that where I had to work solely on college work. But in between those two, I did the I'm Back video where it was shortly after my birthday, and I'd received a ton of Arthur stuff, including the collector cards, the behind the scenes stuff, the book of the behind the scenes book, the book of the movie, and most importantly of all, the Arthur and the Invisibles art book. That book is gifted me with more knowledge about the Arthur franchise than I could have ever dreamed of. I didn't know that there was this much stuff left to discover about the Arthur franchise, but you know, just when you think you know everything about the Seven Kingdoms, it throws another curveball your way. And I use that saying a lot. After that, there was the Arthur game, Season 1. I want to do another one of those. Then I said I'm back for good. We read the first two chapters, I believe, of Marielle's fanfiction, The Ancient Minimoy. She's done a bunch of you have started doing Arthur fanfictions and putting them on Wattpad. And first of all, that's amazing. I'm so happy to have inspired so many people to get writing, and I will definitely go and read all of yours in videos. Obviously, I've been really busy with like the Christmas countdown stuff and everything recently, so I haven't had time. But after that, we did Finding the Seven Kingdoms. That was a very fun video to make. And after that, it was the 10th Moon 2020. Now, not only was there the celebratory video, where I showed you guys around the Minecraft map, I showed you some bloopers, and I also did another pixel animation, which was much improved from the Valentine's Day one. We also had the live streams where we went to the Seven Kingdoms. You all remember that, don't you? I need to take a breath. Yeah, yeah, you all remember that, don't you? That was great fun. And don't worry, we're planning. If all goes to plan, it should be this 10th moon, 2021 10th moon should be June the 1st. So if all goes to plan, we should be doing the exact same thing this year. So that'll be fun, right? Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. Going back to the Seven Kingdoms. I'll make sure we've got something awesome to do on that night. So make sure you're there. And then we had Grounded. Now, it's my own fault, obviously, for disappearing for so long. But Grounded was a game where, Grounded is a survival game that released, like, quite a while ago now. Where, basically, we are a tiny little child, like a shrunken kid, in a back garden. And it's basically Arthur as a survival game. So, I absolutely need to go back to that. I did a wide mouth as well, that was funny. We did the Arthur 4 2-year anniversary Q&A live stream, that was fun. We did a reading of, we obviously throughout the year, we've carried on with our reviews of the Revenge of Mouthshar book, and the most recent one I did, literally titled, What is Happening? Because the book has suddenly veered off so much from the movie, with Arthur stumbling into the Minimoy village and everyone being gone. Now, I've been told that the real truth about Selenia's mother, not my version, the actual truth within the canon of the franchise, is coming up. So that will probably be within the next couple of chapters. I'm actually going to record my reading of the chapter, just in case I stumble upon it, so you can actually see my reaction to it. And then there was the absence. Again, you know, I just couldn't work on stuff. I can only apologize, but I don't want to make this video about that at all, because that's in the past, and I'm back now. So I returned. I did post the Arthur endgame style credits, which I do think that video turned out pretty good, but I think I probably could have done it a little bit better. I don't know what it was about it, but I don't know if disappointed is the right word, but I just think I maybe could have done a bit better on that video. But it was mainly just rushed a bit at many points to try and get something out for you guys. But then I returned a week ago. We did the Christmas countdown. And funny thing about Selenia's drawing that I didn't tell you guys. Obviously, the reveal in chapter 19 of Arthur 5 was the 5 lines. If you haven't read the chapter, quickly go and read it now before I spoil it. But obviously, in chapter 19, it was the whole reveal thing about the 5 lines being the marks on Selenia's face. Funnily enough, I think one person actually pointed it out, that I uploaded the video and then almost instantly deleted it again. I'll tell you why that was. Because I'd finished the drawing, I'd exported the speeds, the time-lapse video, and it was all, like I said, it was uploaded. But then I realized that I'd forgotten one very important detail. I hadn't drawn the 5 lines on Selenia's face. And I wanted to see if I went, first of all, I was just like, how on earth could I have forgotten that? Because it's like, excuse me, this massive story arc that I've been doing for over a year now. How could I forget that? And I wanted to see if I included it, if anyone would pick it, that would be the incentive to discover it, but obviously it didn't happen, and the chapter was released a couple of days later. The Arthur speed draw, like, I'm happy with most of it, but Arthur's face, like, I'm not sure I got quite right, and no matter how much I tried to get it right, I just couldn't. But you guys liked it, and frankly, like, I stayed up until quite very, very, very late, doing that speed draw to get it done for you guys. 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, yeah, I know, it's my fault, but hey, it's a little bit of behind the scenes to show how committed I am to getting stuff done for this channel, okay? And then obviously it brings us to now. where I explained Chapter 19, I explained Queen Iris's death and the 5 lines, and I announced to all of you that we now have a Discord. And since I announced it, I can't remember whether it was yesterday or the day before. No, it was yesterday. On the 29th, we've already gotten we've already gotten so many people joining the Discord, and that's amazing so far. Apart from me and a few of my friends, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 members. And that's a brilliant start. So, if you didn't know, we now have a Discord. And it's just a brilliant place for Arthur fans to come and hang out, have a chat, and just have a good time. So, if you haven't already, there's a link, there's a link on, like, the bottom right corner of my YouTube banner. You can see my Wattpad, my Twitter, and then there's, the Discord symbol. There's also, gonna be a link in this video, because I'm putting the Discord link in every video. So, if you haven't joined already, go down below and join the Discord to come and hang out with the rest of us Arthur fans. So, yeah. And that brings us up to today. It's been a wild year. We've done there's been a lot of things happen, but like obviously 2020, it's been one of the hardest years of all of our lives. It's certainly, I think, been the hardest year of my life. But moving past the obvious negatives, focusing on the positives, we've done quite a lot this year, despite the fact that I've been absent for probably what you could account for, like, if you added it all up, probably around a third of the entire year I've been absent, maybe even a bit more than that. We've still made some pretty big steps. We've continued to make discoveries, as we always have done. Like you said, we've done. The point is, we've been discovering things that if it weren't for this channel, we wouldn't have discovered. Like, if it weren't for me starting this channel, we wouldn't have discovered the deleted scenes. And, like, granted that some people may know some of the stuff that I make videos on, but a lot of people don't. Like, a lot of people may not have known about Arthur and the Book of Life if I hadn't made a video on it. And this is what it's about. It's about spreading information and getting Arthur back on its feet again. And given that we're getting towards 2,000 subscribers, I think we're doing pretty darn good. And now that I'm back, because the thing is, we were still even when I was absent, we were still gaining subscribers. And even if that was off of people clicking on videos and disliking them, like, honestly, over the past couple of months, my second most popular video, bear in mind, the first one is still my Doctor Who one that I put out back in the day. My most viewed Arthur video is the Train Fight Rescored version 2, and it's got over 100,000 views. And a bunch of people have commented, "Where's the full movie? Give me the full movie! Honestly, where's the full movie? Stop wasting my time. Where's the full movie?" And I'm like, just shut up. You're an idiot. It's a 4-minute video. It's not gonna be the entire fucking film, is it? Like, honestly, I can't tell what goes through some people's heads when they comment. Like, I can't wrap my head around, like, the pure stupidity of some people that comment on my videos. Like, I love all of you guys. You've all brought me joy and, like, pride. You've all made me the casual prince. You've made me the person that I am today. Your feedback and your support has allowed me to do this. But I've said it before and I'll say it again. I hate stupid commenters. I hate stupid people in general, but I hate stupid commenters that think they're clever, commenting on a 4-minute video and disliking it because it's not the full movie. Of course it's not the full movie, it's 4 minutes long! And don't even get me started on the Revenge of Mouthjar 10-year anniversary. That's just, half of this is just people not reading. Like, and I said this in a daily post, like, ages ago. I hate... one of the main things that people have been commenting on is the Arthur 4 fan-made trailer, which is my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th most popular video. 25,000 views. And I guarantee you most of those people are people who have commented, where is the 4th movie? I don't want a trailer. When's it launching? And it's just like, can you not read? Can you not read the title? It says fan-made in the title. Some people don't put fan-made in the title. Like, a lot of people that make fan-made trailers don't put fan-made in the title. And I put fan-made in the title to try and avoid comments like this. But clearly, you know, you're always going to get stupid people commenting on videos like that. It's unavoidable, clearly. I got a person commenting on the video where I first discovered the deleted scenes video. It was just like, oh my god, you spend so long doing shitty talks, and I'm just like, if it weren't for me, the deleted scenes wouldn't have even been discovered, so you could at least show a little bit of gratitude instead of shitting on the fact that I was excited to talk about it. But anyway, I'm making this video, like, I'm making this bit overly negative. I just had to get that out of my system a bit. But on around 28 minutes, I've done pretty well with speed, I think. So, in short, to sum this year up, it's been hard, hasn't it? It's been hard for all of us on our lives. But in terms of Arthur, we've made some real strides. Like I said, there was the discovery of, there was the animated series video I did, the discovery of the Book of Life, the art book, all the 10th Moon stuff we did, Grounded. We're like, the thing is, we're not, one thing I want to make clear is, we are not short on content. That was always, in the early days, that was always a fear that I had. I thought for, like, ages, what if it gets to a point where there is literally nothing else I can do? What if it gets to a point where I'm literally just milking it? And I never wanted that to be the case. And frankly, given all that you guys are doing now, like, writing your own fanfictions that I can read on video, and all these ways that I can interact with you guys, and all the different series we've got going, I don't think it'll ever get to that point, and that's good, because it's not like people can say, oh, you're just milking it now, your videos are bad, but it's just like, no, they're not, because you guys love them, I love making them, we're doing good, and I'm glad. So, thanks a lot for watching, everyone, and to sum it all up, 2020 was hard, wasn't it? But we've made good progress, and hopefully, soon, we can start getting back to normal in terms of our lives, and next year, now that I'm back, I can't promise that I'll make videos all the time, like, because, like, obviously, I go to university, and a lot of the time stuff like this has to take the back seat. That's just how life is. But I can promise you that I'm not gonna go AWOL the same way I did for the past couple of months, because looking back at all that I've done, I'm excited to get back to all of this. I'm excited to get back to being the Casual Prince, being the Arthur fan that refused to give up, being the one guy that put his foot down and said no to Arthur disappearing. And the one guy that is here talking to all of you and has brought all of you guys together. I'm trying not to sound arrogant, but like, it is the truth, like, just obviously because I was the one that started all of this. But of course, I don't want to take all the credit, because obviously, and I can't take all of the credit, because if it weren't for all of you guys, I wouldn't have continued this channel. But I'm just like, I'm happy that I did this. I'm happy that I started this channel, and that it's grown to what it is today. And I'm glad that I had the courage to start it, because it's blossomed into something beautiful. So to end off the year, I'm going to give you the same thing I gave you last year, which is a small little tribute, showing all of my greatest videos from the past year. So, thank you so much for watching. It's been an honor and a privilege to provide Arthur content for all of you, and I look forward to what we can all make of the Arthur franchise in 2021. It feels so weird saying that. 2020's dragged on for so long and been so, like, so horrible of a year that it's like you can't even imagine leaving it behind. But yes, I hope to see you all in 2021. Later, Minimoys, and Happy New Year.